Sean was just pulling in on the cover of Night and Day. Thank you, Sean.
Oh, okay. Sean Tyler.
And on the cover is bobblehead dolls, or the likenesses of bobblehead dolls for the supergroup, the Baseball Project.
Now, I'm going to be honest with you.
Yep.
I'm a baseball player. Love baseball.
Yeah.
Watch baseball probably every day.
Yeah.
I'm involved in like 5 or 6 fantasy leagues.
Yeah.
I know everything there is to know about baseball. I can honestly say I've never heard of this group in my whole life.
I think that you were a fool. I'm just kidding.
Got him.
Well, there you go.
I don't think it is a super group, but I don't think the guys in the band that comprise the band are necessarily artists that you would listen to. It's the most famous is Peter Buck from REM.
Sure.
And then Steve Wynn from the Dream Syndicate.
Yeah.
And Scott McCaughey from Young Fresh Fellows. So in indie and alt rock circles, those guys are really big. And Linda Pittman's the drummer.
Because right there you mentioned, aside from the guy from REM, I've never heard of any of them people.
Have you heard of the Young Fresh Fellows?
No.
Have you heard of Dream Syndicate?
What part of no don't you get?
Here, on either side of your head are ears. Now, if you, as a professional disc jockey, listen to music, you should know those people.
Yeah, but I'm no longer technically a professional disc jockey.
All right, that's true.
I mean, those days have flown by me.
And that's okay. That's all right. I get it. But
not that I couldn't do it again.
But you don't want to.
No, it's not that. I mean, it's a great profession, a lot of fun. I mean, our one and only Nick Giuliano's a professional disc jockey.
We're not really disc jockeys anymore. We don't really spin.
I think what Nick does is play the same 5 cancer songs over and over again. Although he is going to burn the new Lil Wayne for me, and I do appreciate that.
No problem, buddy. Anytime.
Now he's not going to do it.
No, of course. I don't take that as a shot. That's what it is.
No. I mean, it's your job, yes. I understand
that's what people want. That's what people want.
That's what they want.
People want Kesha every 37 minutes.
By the way, 2 nights ago, Gavin Harrison was on the David Letterman show. He's the drummer for Porcupine Tree, and they had him on to do a drum solo.
Are you serious?
It was so awesome.
That must have been great for you.
I was pretty happy about it. Yes. Yeah. He's a good drummer.
Well, I'm sure he's great, but how would they have found him, of all people?
I mean, I think in the musician world, he's a really big deal. So. Right. Anyway, so the Baseball Project, tonight at the Hygienic Art Park, they've got 2 albums out. Both albums are just songs about great and weird baseball stuff. They really are all big fans. They know their stuff. Now listen, the weather may not be great, so if there's rain, it's going to be in the Crocker House Ballroom. But that's a good thing. That's my number 1 pick.
Okay.
Now my second pick, this gets a little tense because we are having a hurricane. On Sunday was the 5th annual Mike Prater Children Benefit in Montville.
Okay.
Mike was a big in the local music scene. He passed prematurely 5 years ago, and they've had this 2 stages, bands, food, barbecue for 5 years, and all the proceeds go to his kids. Well, they're going to have to postpone it because of the hurricane. So it's in the paper. I'll get a correction in online and just keep posted because it's a good thing to support going forward. You got anything you know about? Is your brother playing anywhere?
I don't think so. He's been pretty busy, but I don't think he's playing this weekend.
I don't think I can say on the air what he's got going on, but it's a big deal.
He's got a lot going on. He's got even more than you know. No.
I got an email from him yesterday.
Oh, then I guess it's more than I know then.
It's big.
Yeah. So you've heard of that? The whole setup?
Yeah,
it's a big
legitimate.
Deal. He's going to be a superstar.
He's going to be a big deal. Yeah. Good for him. But
so maybe you should pick him once in a while then.
How can I? I couldn't. If I even started to say the word Steve, as in Steve Elci, you jump in and
I cut you off.
You know, I mean, he may not even be playing. He might just say, "I'll start to go Steve," and you go, "Steve Elci, my brother. He's going to mow his yard this weekend." Steve Elci, my brother, is taking his kids to McDonald's. And you know what?
Steve, when they ask Steve which morning show to listen to, he never says this one.
No, he says Kid Craddock.
You know that Kid Craddock jumped on stage with us and sang back in Dallas?
Did he really?
Yeah.
Was he any good?
Actually, it wasn't bad. He sang I Melt With You by the...
Pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Then
I hit him in the head with a mic stand.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
My pick is there's a sailing festival on Sunday.
That's pathetic. That's
what I recommend.
Horrifying.
ZZ Top, Friday the End.
I like them. Not a lot, though.
The first 2 albums were great. Then there's like 9 albums of some of the worst music.
Aren't they about 100 years old now?
They're pretty old. And would you like to pick the cheese out of one of those beards? like if there's.
Why would you say something like that?
Well, if you see a beard like that, I mean, I understand back in Tolstoy's era or even Solzhenitsyn.
Yeah.
You know, they live in Siberia and it's hard to shave or whatever. But this is just something, you know, they're sitting around backstage with those deli trays eating ham and cheese
and lots
slices.
of cheese.
And there's just little bits falling into those beards. It's like, that's not a good thing.
Hey, you know, I'm thinking of Nick, play this. Because I think I got a good match here.
What are we doing?
No, I was going to play...
This is going to be just...
No, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, what we're going to try to match?
I was going to try to match Kesha and ZZ Top.
Why?
Because I have Kesha playing.
Now that was singing right there was Dusty Hill, the bass player. He's got this great tenor. That's like the only song he sings, and the rest of them are Billy Gibbons, which like...
Okay.
I don't get that either.
All right, so your pick is the Baseball Freaks.
The baseball,
right?
The Baseball Project is my pick, and the Mike Prater benefit on Sunday is canceled, and we get word. That's only 2. Yeah. We got time for one more?
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, we did ZZ Top.
Yeah, but we no one wants to see that. Come on, let's be real. Maybe back in 1979.
Gala for the Muse, benefiting the Arts Cafe Mystic, takes place Wednesday. This is a great music and poetry series, and they bring in the best poets in the world. And it lost a lot of funding and nearly went under.
Did you mispronounce that in the beginning? What was the name of that?
The Mystic Arts Cafe.
The Gaelic? Is that what you said?
No, it's a gala.
Oh, gala.
For the Muse.
They said it's a Gaelic Muse festival.
There are Gaelic muses.
I'm sure there are.
You know, I mean, that's a country full of folklore. There's got to be a muse or two hopping around the trees and the clover or whatever.
All right, so that's your third choice?
Yeah, I was going to talk
about it. You're frustrated, but
we've run out of time.
We've run out of time.
That's Wednesday, though. Go see it. Support the Mystic Arts Cafe.
All right, stay safe with the hurricane.